I thought I'd take you on a little Tim's eye view of the streets of Pristina Kosovo. I'm just going to walk, other than this street, I'm going to stay off the main streets. This construction site is putting in new hot water heat for the houses. I think that's what they're doing. As you can see, working on a Saturday is commonplace here. I don't know if that qualifies as an overtime thing or not, but show you this. That's one of the citizen suicide. Okay, cars are supposed to stop for pedestrians in these yellow and white striped areas, and for the most part they do, but in a lot of cases they don't.
Idealistic.
I find the architecture of this blue building here extremely interesting. I don't know what the business is, but obviously it's unique. I say, suicide watch here. Of course, I'm jaywalking, but that nonetheless, look out. I refer to this as Restaurant Row. It's got all kinds of fancy local restaurants. I eat down here every once in a while, but I prefer to stay in the hotel. They treat me very well there in the restaurant. Notice I get the eye with the from people when they see the camera around my neck. What is he doing? I'm going to turn down this side street because I think it's very interesting to see how narrow these streets are. And that is a problem for many of the cities in Eastern Europe and Europe in general. These streets were made long before all these cars were here. So here you see one of the many roaming dogs. Interestingly enough, while I see them get into kind of playful spats, I don't ever see them challenge a human. They seem to be extremely well conditioned to just roaming the city. You'll see that they have, I don't know if you'll see it in the video, but they have tags on their that means they've been spayed or neutered and vaccinated. I have to walk down and show you this. I think this is very, very artistic here. I love this building. We'll continue to walk down here. Actually, I'm heading for a clothing shop where I actually found that they have sizes that fit me. I'm told that an apartment like these you see here rent in the neighborhood of 400 or 500 euros a month. Some of them are very, very nice. One of the ladies that works for me has renovated a apartment, and it is extremely nice. It's her office now. It's not her home or residence. Now you start to see where the narrow streets become a problem. You see these community trash areas. That's the only trash pickup in the city. And now you see where the sidewalk is totally useless. The balcony hangs over. I suppose if I were 2 foot tall, it would be fine. Just going to walk down here a little bit farther. As I said, I'm going to a place where, totally unimaginably, they have clothes in my size. I found this out when my suitcase, of course, was missing for 6 days. Actually, I'm going to try and walk over here and give you a view of a very unique and unusual building. And somewhat of an editorial comment here is it's the reflection of good spending by the government. This building in front of us with the big white domes on top of it is the Pristina Library. Now, I don't know there are that many books in the world, but that's a big, big place. Did I mention it's a big place? But as you can see, there's nobody there. These cars that are parked here, for the most part, are people who've gone to the downtown shopping area to my right. And we're going to walk down there because that's where the store is. But I question the priority there. I'm sure there's a reason. In all likelihood, there probably was donor money, your tax dollars, that helped build that. And that's a good thing. And we need to assist these countries. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm getting paid. But I think we've got to kind of talk about priorities here. I just keep walking here. I may cut out some of this when I edit this video. Well, there may be somebody going into the library. First one I've seen. There may give you a better perspective of the size of this building. And I'm going to back up because I'm going to get run over. A lot of questions I have about this is, why is it built in cages, wired in, that, I don't know, maybe I just don't understand architecture. I'm hoping you can get a view of the beautiful cathedral. So this is the Catholic cathedral, pretty much right in the center of Pristina, I'm told, and I'd very much like to that you can go up there to the top of that and see the entire layout of the city of Pristina. If you look closely in there, you can see the stairway in that first level of the tower. I ain't walking up there the way my asthma's been since I got here. It's pretty good today because, as you probably can hear, there's a fair amount of wind and that. So below me is the beginning of Mother Teresa Boulevard. So as you are going to see, maybe not today because the weather's kind of crappy, but it is on a nice day, it's just packed with people, families, small children, kids on skateboard type thing. Notice I'm being eyeballed. They think I'm talking to myself. I'm one of those crazies, you know. But it's packed with kids on skateboards and bikes and rollerblades. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. This part of the street is taxis and buses only. As I said, my asthma is really good today because it's very windy and we've had, believe it or not, snow. It's all melted now. Yesterday morning was just pure ice. My normal 8-minute walk turned into about a 20-minute walk as I Did the Artie Johnson shuffle down the hills. There. If you look up top to the right, you'll see the Burger King sign. I've not partaken, might one day. I did partake in the local version of the Kentucky Fried Chicken, and that was terrible. But how could you kill Burger King? I don't know. All right, we're going to stop the video here, as this is where I'm going to look for a sweatshirt. We'll be back. Okay, so we're back on camera. The shopping experience has been less than fruitful. In their sizes here, I need a 4XL just for the length of my arms, and such things don't exist very much. I have found one shirt, must be anniversary of somebody. But this is Mother Teresa Boulevard, and as I say, on a nice day, this would be packed with people. But it's not a nice day. Cold and windy, as you can hear. Although we got some blue sky, which I don't see a lot of here. Haven't seen a lot of here. Having been here in the spring and summer, when these trees have bloomed out, this is even more beautiful. Something you may or may not notice in the video is that this street is very, very clean. You see the fellows over there, they're here all day long. Not so in other streets, as you'll see when we turn up the street here. On Sundays, if it were a nice day, if it were going to be a nice day, all of these little merchandise stores would be open, but and there'd be a lot of street vendors, street performers out here. It's a really a nice place on a Sunday afternoon, although this is place I got accosted by the two bums from Syria. Professed to be from Syria. I don't know if they were. As you can hear, the wind is howling, and that's beautiful because it's taking the really bad air out of here. If I'd have tried to film this last week, I'd have had to stop many times just to catch my breath, but you can see we've been going along at a pretty good pace here. I don't know that I've ever seen an electric jackhammer. Now I have. This is the hill I skated down yesterday morning, all the way along, wondering how many bones I was going to break. None, thankfully. And now we're back to where we started. Now there was see, that one didn't stop. One did, one didn't. One did, one didn't. I never trusted. As long as I've been walking across these streets, I just never trusted. I'm gonna stop in here. I'm gonna stop the recording. We're back. I'll stop in this little grocery store. See my buddy here.